Another forecast update for you for this July the 8th, 2024. I'm hoping everybody had a great Monday out there so far. Everybody has a great Monday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be talking about the United States water vapor imagery here in the United States. Satellite imagery too, with here's Hurricane Beryl, is a tropical storm moving over eastern Texas, moving into Arkansas. We continue to move on off to the Ohio River Valley. We have a cluster of showers and storms also trying to develop off of this system off into Georgia, into northern Florida, also into southern South Carolina. We got a little swirl here off the southeast coast. We're going to need to monitor that for possible development. Could spin up into something, since something is already trying to develop, spinning there off the southeast coast. So we have to continue to monitor that as well. West Coast looks pretty good. Y'all gonna be baking in the sunshine, so continue to expect those heat advisory, heat warnings and stuff to the west, pretty much from the central plains to the east coast. Expect maybe some showers and storms each day, and hot weather will continue for your region. Alright, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's go ahead and get the show on the road here, folks. Alright, let's take a look at the lower 48 radar view across the nation now. Okay, as you can see, here are some of the activity across portions of South Canada, Southeast Canada as well, stretching back into portions of North Dakota, Minnesota, some scattered activity. There is Beryl, barreling across the central United States. Off to the northeast, got some tornado warnings down here in portions of Arkansas, northern Louisiana, East Texas. Flash flood warnings there as well. We got a flash flood warning also in portions of New Mexico. More showers and storms across Georgia and the Florida region, southern South Carolina, maybe a little bit in Virginia and eastern North Carolina, and also the coastal waters. Out west looks pretty quiet at this time. Alright, let's move on to the Watches Warning Advisory map for your location across the nation. Okay, as you can see here, we have heat advisories from portions of from New Hampshire down toward Boston, also down toward Connecticut and New York State, all the way through Pennsylvania, down into Virginia, North Carolina, a little bit in West Virginia, also South Florida, Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana. More heat advisory, heat warnings out here from portions of Montana to Idaho to Washington, Oregon State, through portions of Nevada, also in the portions of California. Also more heat warnings in effect for areas of Utah, down in the portion of Arizona, Southern California, well, much of California that is. Excessive heat watch also in effect for portions of Utah. Air quality alerts out here in portions of Colorado. Flash flood warning, flood advisories there in portions of areas of New Mexico. Also, we have some hydro issues for you guys in portions of Illinois, Indiana, and also in the portions of Illinois, southern Michigan. Flood watch has been posted for portions of Illinois all the way down to areas of East Texas. Got tropical storm warnings also in effect for the coastal waters. Also a few areas eastern Texas. Flood warnings there as well. You can see the tornado warnings in the red. Tornado watch has been posted for portions of Arkansas and Louisiana, eastern Texas. These tornado watches will be extended northeastward into portions of Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, also up into Michigan, maybe even portions of Pennsylvania later on down the road. We have a lot of flash flood warnings also ongoing from Illinois to Missouri to portions of Texas area, Louisiana, coastal flood advisory on coastal areas. Alright, we got small craft advisory from Oregon State down to Southern California, and a little bit along the Gulf Coast from Louisiana to Southeast Texas. Hawaii and Chain Island looks good, and even Alaska looks good as well. Action Center, we have some severe weather to talk about for your Tuesday. Marginal risk up in portions of Maine, stretching down into portions of the Connecticut region. Also more from Ohio, back into portions of Kentucky and Tennessee, back into northeastern Arkansas and eastern southeastern Missouri. Also, we have a slight risk over here in portions of Missouri, stretching up into portions of Louisville, Evansville area as well. Elsewhere, just general thunderstorm from Maine all the way down to Florida, back into Texas, all the way back over toward a portion of Wyoming as well, and far north as the Great Lakes region around Michigan, up toward Marquette, also over toward Grand Forks, North Dakota. Let's take a look at the tornado probability for your Tuesday. We have a 2% in the green, 5% in the brown. Damaging winds, 5% in the brown areas there from and pretty much the same location from Kentucky to Tennessee, back in Ohio, same from Maine all the way down into portions of the Connecticut region. Large hail pretty much from Maine down into toward Connecticut for your Tuesday. Alright, let's take a look at Tropical Storm Beryl, the forecast cone from the National Hurricane Center. As you can see, this was at 4 p.m. this afternoon. It's located over East Texas. We have a tropical storm warning still on coastal areas, but that should be dropping down soon. Depression over southwestern Arkansas later on tonight. By 1 p.m. Tuesday afternoon, should be in northern Arkansas. By 1 a.m. Wednesday, be at portion of Illinois. Wednesday at 1 p.m. should be approaching northern Ohio into the Great Lakes, and then all the way into southeast Canada by 1 p.m. Thursday. Alright, if anybody's tracking the system at home, it's located near latitude 31.3 north, longitude 95.1 west. Maximum sustained winds at 4 p.m. this afternoon. Local time, Central Daylight Time, was at 45 miles per hour with higher gusts. Movements to the north-northeast at 16 miles per hour. Classified as tropical storm with winds of 39 to 73 miles per hour. And finally, let's take a look at the flash flood potential across the area where Beryl will be moving across. As you can see, this is for the next 3 days. We have a moderate risk over portions of Texas and the portions of Arkansas. Marginal risk, a slight risk area from Lake Charles all the way up to Grand Rapids, Michigan. Also from Buffalo, New York, and the portions of Pennsylvania. And also we have a marginal risk across much of the Carolinas and also portion of Virginia down into much of Florida as well. That's just a marginal risk there. Alright, if you want to take a look at date 1 through Tuesday morning, that's where this is. Alright, this is day 2 through Wednesday morning. That's going to be across southeast Georgia into Florida. Also, we have that slight risk up here in portion of Missouri, all the way into portion of Indiana and Illinois. And then again over here in portions of the northeastern United States. Slight risk there in that region, also in the portion of Michigan. Marginal risk in the green. Alright, well, hope everybody enjoyed the video. Everybody continue to stay safe and well. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. We'll catch you back in the next video. So have a wonderful, wonderful Monday evening, folks. Take care.